Hey guys, welcome back to Barachiel Thunder Forge. This is your host, the Angel Azrael. Today we're forging another excellent episode of Stardew Valley. As always, really look forward to getting to spend time with you guys, and I'm hoping we have another really good day today. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. Hey there, welcome to Monday, Spring 8 on Stardew Valley. This is your host, the Angel Azrael. We are forging out another excellent session. Let's go ahead and start with our morning ritual. We're going to check out the weather, and it looks like it'll be clear and sunny all day tomorrow. Our fortune for today is -2. Man, we have been having such bad luck. It is unbelievable, but I think in a way it could be a good thing, because it really goes to show that if you are playing this game decisively, then even with terrible luck like we've had, you can still do well. Like, the luck is not the end all and the be all. And let's see what our tip, living off the land, is. Fences. So fences are something that we may use a little bit later on, but we're not going to concern ourselves with too much this early. Hi, me sell hats, okay, Poke? Come to old house, Poke. Bring coins, hot mouse. That's like my favorite letter of this whole freaking game that you get. It's always so much fun to read out loud. I really enjoy it. All right. We are going to talk a little bit about our plan here. So our plan is to end up with 10,000 gold and to use that to purchase a bunch of strawberry seeds, 100, get them in the ground, get them going, so that deadline is we need to have that 10,000 gold on the morning of Spring 13, which is the Egg Festival. In order to get there, right, today, Spring 8, we are going to put down a couple of parsnips here to help us out. Also because we need them for the community bundle. And then we're going to fish with any extra time we have each day. Tomorrow, Spring 9, is going to be a total day of fishing. Today is going to be picking up some forage. Maybe focus a little bit more on the foraging and seeing if we can't get some energy boosting items out of today, rather than just the fishing. So we may not even get to the fishing today, and if we don't, that's totally fine. We're not going to worry about it. Let's see. How are we doing? Yeah, because we are using up most of our energy. Our potatoes will be coming up a little bit later in the week. Our first batch of potatoes comes up on the 10th, which should be in 2 days here. And then the ones that come up on the 11th are the next day, right? And we finish watering our crops. On the 10th, we are going to try and do some more fishing, and on the 11th we're going to try and do some more fishing. So like I said before, just each day we are going to be focusing on trying to make that money towards the end of getting ready to purchase those strawberry seeds. So we're going to run around, we're going to search for any loose seeds, and we're going to check for forageables, and then once that's done, I will meet up with you guys. So I will see you then. Hey guys, welcome back. This is the Angel Azrael, and we are just going fishing here. So we picked up a number of forageables along the way, and we ate a leek to give us a little bit of energy. It is a little bit later in the day, so we're just going to be eating our food on kind of an as-needed basis to keep giving us energy and keep us going. and we're just gonna see how many fish we can catch. So that's the plan, and there's nothing really new or exciting about it. So I know that this is just kind of a quick check-in, but that's about it for the moment. I'll check in with you guys before we end the day, and I will see you then. Hey guys, this is your host, the Angel Azrael. Just as we were leaving the beach, we encountered this cutscene. So this is Linus going through the trash here, and we're going to go ahead and watch this. It is pretty late, but we'll go ahead and read the dialogue. Grr, sounds like those raccoons are back again. Filthy varmints. Ah, you turned up at the right moment, son. Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me? They've been causing a real mess. Thanks. Make sure you give them a good scare so they never come back. It was me. I'm sorry. I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans. Stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it. Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing? No, I don't know. I think it's a shame for food to go to waste. Thanks, Azrael. I knew you were an open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not harming anyone. You know, it's technically true. You can go on home. I promise I won't rummage in George's can anymore. You can tell him you scared off the raccoons for good. Interesting. Sorry I didn't read that dialogue out loud, guys. I just kind of blanked there and got absorbed in watching the cutscene. So, I don't know if you like when I read the dialogue out loud, or if you prefer me just kind of scrolling through it. Whichever it is, if you're watching, make sure you comment and let me know. But yeah, see, it's 11:40, so we are just barely going to be slipping in. So I'm going to go ahead and drop off all of this stuff for selling, and then hopefully maybe we can sneak into our bed. Yes, just barely. Well, this is your host, Angel Azrael. I'm signing off for the night, and I think we had another really good day. We forged out another excellent Spring 8. We got everything on our list done for today that we wanted to, and we're going to go ahead and move on to Spring 9, and I'll catch you guys then. Hey guys, this is your host, the Angel Azrael. We are back on Tuesday, Spring 9, and we're starting off our day with our classic routine. We're going to check the weather, which is yes! Yes! It's going to rain all day tomorrow. That's fantastic. Yes! Love it when it rains. It's absolutely amazing. Because when it rains, we can earn a lot of money. And how about our fortune? Are we going to continue our streak of bad luck? Or, oh yeah, it looks like we're continuing our streak of bad luck. But not as bad as yesterday. We're just in the -1 position today. I really don't know what's going on, guys, but we are being slammed there with on the luck department. But whew. Well, we're gonna go ahead and water the crops, and while we do that, I figured today I might let you know a little something about myself. You know, maybe get to know you guys a little bit better. About me, I love physics. I mentioned in a previous video that I was a geek and a nerd both in high school. One of the things that I did was when I was in high school, I discovered that I was really good in the maths and sciences. And so I started looking into physics. And when I was a junior in high school, I took a physics class, and I actually taught myself enough physics to go and take the AP Physics B exam, which is physics without calculus. I didn't take the AP Physics C, which is physics with calculus. My school offered it, but I was already taking two other pretty difficult, regarded as two of the three most difficult AP classes my school offered at the time, which were Calculus BC and US History. The third was Physics C, and I actually only knew one person in all 4 years that I was in high school to take all three classes together, and everyone thought he was really insane, but he was also like freaking genius. So I love physics. One of my favorite areas in physics is gravity, because kind of at the crux of understanding gravity and understanding how it works are black holes. Black holes are great to study when you are a physicist, because they reveal a lot about the fabric of the universe, and they also have been indispensable in helping prove Einstein's theories and parts of his theories. And so I just think that's awesome. I think that a natural phenomenon like that is really exceptional. And if you guys don't know about black holes, I would definitely encourage you to go learn about black holes, because I just think they're an awesome thing. They're a really fascinating subject. Back to our day. Our goal for today is going to be to try and find some stuff to bolster our energy here, and then we are going to try and fish just as much as we can. We're just trying to fish. We're trying to reach our money goal, and then some. Right? Remember, we picked up this big boon in the form of a treasure chest, a diamond, and then even later on another day we picked up 2 rubies, and so those both helped us tremendously. So we are just looking for any seeds. I don't have high hopes for the seeds because we combed over pretty well pretty well yesterday. So probably not a lot have spawned in the interim of just one day, but you know, it looks like we're actually having pretty good luck over here with the pine cones, though. Really, our shortage, unfortunately, though, is not in pine cones; it's in acorn seeds or acorns. So maybe if we're lucky, we'll pick up a few of those and we'll be able to get back a bunch of our energy. Just as soon as that's done, we are going to pop over and go fishing. Once again, we are going to try and spend as much of the day fishing as possible. But today, we're actually going to go fishing in the mountain lake and see if we can pick up some fish there. If you remember, went fishing in Cindersnap Forest a little bit on one day, and that actually helped us pick up the achievement of Fisherman. Let's see, where would that be? Here we go, achievements. So we picked up Fisherman, catch 10 different types of fish. Old Mariner is catch 24 different types of fish. So we're gonna see if we can't go for that one. Yes, 2 acorns. Excellent. So that is 2 more field snacks for us. Boop, boop. Excellent. Actually, let's put those in that stack. So that's a big benefit, and we're gonna head off to that. And I'm just gonna stick with you guys here for a moment and show you my favorite fishing spot at the mountain lake, where you can hit some deep water, especially with your fishing skill being a little bit higher. And we'll head off, and then if we find any beneficial forageables along the way here, like leeks, we will grab them, although that's unlikely since we did come through here yesterday as well and pick up anything that we saw. And remember that there is a limited number of forageables that spawn each day, so it's not like every area every day is going to have the max number of forageables that you can find. That's definitely not the way it works. So it's going to take a couple of days for things to go by. Nice. We found a horseradish, so we will eat that, restore some of our energy, and a silver leek. So that's going to restore a lot of energy, 56 energy. Wow. So we are packing here. So this is the best spot to fish in the mountain lake, because you can get pretty far from the shore, and the further that you throw out your fishing line from the shore, the higher the quality fish you are going to catch. And then if you can make a perfect catch, it's going to increase the quality of the fish that you would have caught by 1 level. And I was hoping to show it to you there, but I missed the perfect catch. But you can see that on a non-perfect catch, on the last bar, so we threw out just past the seaweed, we picked up a gold quality largemouth bass. Let's see if on this next one we can pick up something a little better. Alright, so that was perfect. So we pulled up a chub, and you see it's gold quality. That means we would have pulled up a silver quality otherwise. Let's keep going. I want you guys to stick with me here, because I really do want to show you an example and show you guys that really does work. And sometimes fishing can be a little bit boring, because you cast your line out and then you just gotta wait. And in that regard, it is a lot like real life. Whoop, this guy is kind of all over the place. Alright, well, maybe we are not going to be so fortunate as to be able to catch it easily on video, but hopefully at the end of the day you guys will see I've caught at least 1 iridium quality fish. You cannot catch iridium quality fish not on a perfect catch. I'll tell you that much. You can double check the wiki for that even if you like, but I will catch up with you guys just as soon as we're done fishing, and I'll see you at the end of the day. Hey guys, welcome back. This is your host, the Angel Azrael. We are just finishing up our day. As you can see, it's 12:50 a.m., but that is okay. We're not worried about it. We caught 3 iridium carp and 2 iridium bullhead, so you guys can see that did have some perfect catches today. That was excellent. We're going to go ahead and sell all of those fish, and we're going to drop off this extra stuff. It's going to be raining tomorrow, so we don't have to worry about watering our crops. And you can see we hit fishing skill level 5. So we're going to go ahead, make sure we say everything's good with our cat, and we're going to go to sleep for the night. We level up to level 5 of fishing. So we have to make our first skill choice, our first profession choice, when it comes to one of our 5-fold skills, and that is fishing. And we are going to go with fisher. That fish are worth 25% more. A trapper, you can set up crab pots, but I find that crab pots are not a big money maker, and especially early in the game, fishing is going to be more useful, and having that boost to the value of fish, which is going to take effect right away, including the fish that we just put in from our big day in the mountain lake, as well as tomorrow, is going to have a significantly more profound impact on our playthrough, and it's also going to unlock the profession of angler when we get to level 10, which is going to make fish worth a total of 50% more, which as we go along and we're fishing more because we have sprinklers set up, it's really going to help catalyze our character's growth and our progression in the game. So we are going with fisher, and that had a major effect on our money gain for the day, and we are probably going to be pretty close to our goal of 10,000 gold already. So remember that we have the big boon from the beginning, but if we can make it to about 17,000 gold before the big day, it'll just show you guys that you can do it even without that boon. And so that's what the adjusted goal for us is, and we're going to have a couple of days to get to it. So let's go ahead and get cracking, and I'll catch you guys on tomorrow. And so Spring 10, this is your host, the Angel Azrael. I'm signing off. Catch you guys then. Hey guys, welcome. It is Spring 10 here in Stardew Valley. We're going to start off with our morning ritual. Say hello to our cat. Check out our weather forecast for tomorrow, which is going to be clear and sunny. Excuse me. And check out our fortune, which are the spirits are somewhat annoyed today. That is unfortunate. Queen of Sauce, it looks like it's a rerun of Stir Fry, which we already know how to cook. So we're not going to worry too much about that. We can go ahead and harvest our potatoes here. It is Wednesday, so we're going to go ahead and ship them in our shipping box. Just a regular send-off. We are going to save one in case we need it as a gift or for the community center bundle. And then we're going to talk for a moment here about our plan, which is that we are going to take care of Vincent's birthday. So we got to get him a present. We're going to give him a daffodil. And we're going to do fishing. We're going to fish today, tomorrow, and the next day. So 10, 11, 12 in preparation. Our big thing that we're going to want to do is get enough money to afford the backpack, the fiberglass rod, and the 100 strawberry seeds that we're going for. So if we can do that, that'll be significant. That'll really boost what we're able to do. So without further ado, we will get to it. All right, guys, we're going to get to it. We are here at our favorite ocean fishing spot, casting out. We brought our silver quality daffodil, and we brought some leeks for some extra energy in case we need that. As soon as Willie opens up, we will take a quick pause to jump over there and pick up that fiberglass rod and some bait. And then once Vincent becomes available, which is at 11 a.m., we will pop up to his house and say hello to him. And we will give him his present, which will open up another slot in our inventory. Unfortunately, Pierre's not open today, so we can't pick up the backpack yet. But that's not too big of a deal because we will be able to grab that tomorrow when we go to sell the remainder of our potatoes that are coming in. And let's see, we're just about at the point for Willie to be opening up here. And let's see, let's grab this fish. And then, whoop, that was a bit of a slingshot, but it looks like we got our perfect catch. And we got our achievement, Mother Catcher. Let's have a look and see. Mother Catcher, catch 100 fish. Excellent. So we're going to pop over here. We're going to say hello to Willie. We'll go ahead and sell him these fish. We're going to pick up this fiberglass rod. And I figure we're going to need to be safe about 4 bait per hour. From 11 to 12, we're going to be running back and forth to Vincent. So that's going to take an hour off. So we have, and then we have to run back over there. So we've got from 10 to 11, and then we've got from 12 to 10, which is another 10 hours. So we've got about 11 hours. So we're going to need, just to be safe, we'll go with 45 bait. And so that ended up costing us just shy of 250 gold, which is not terrible. You can see that we covered that cost with what we had made. So all in all, the fiberglass pole and the bait sets us back about 2,000 gold, which is not terrible. It's actually, I would say, pretty good considering the increase that we're going to see on our catching rate. So, and that's why we brought the leeks today, so that we have enough energy. And so we are going to get back to fishing. Like I said, when it is 11, we're going to pop over to Vincent and give him that present, and I will catch up with you guys this evening after we're all done. See you then. Hey there, guys. Welcome back. This is your host, the Angel Azrael. I had a really good fishing trip with one caveat, which is that I super struggled with the inventory management. Like, I had a terrible time with inventory management. There was a lot of other stuff that I had to get rid of, and so I ate some fish and ate my leeks, and consequently I ended up with a ton of extra energy, which is why I'm heading back a little bit earlier than I would have otherwise, because I wanted to make sure that I had enough time to take down all of the trees that this extra energy is going to afford me the ability to. So let's see, I also want the scythe and the pickaxe. Okay, so I am going to start, I guess digging in over here would be best. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we are going to take out the trees and use up all of our extra energy, and then I will meet up with you guys just as soon as that is all done. See you then. All right, hey there, guys. This is the Angel Azrael back. We got all of that taken care of. We used up all of our energy, and we're going to go ahead and turn in for the night. So the reason we were able to turn in after midnight is, as you can see, our farming level went up. Our fishing level also went up. And so our farming level actually went up 2, and our fishing level went up to 6, and we're going to see how much we brought in. So the potatoes, 4,900, the fishing, 2,400. Excellent. I had down the estimate for our fishing goal at 2,000, so that's definitely a bonus. So we brought in a lot of gold today. So with the amount of money that you had, you should have been able to afford the iridium fishing rod, and so this is going to make affording those strawberry seeds a piece of cake. As well as the upgraded backpack. So, because let's see, right now, yeah, we're at 15,000, and we have spent what was it, about 2,000 on the fishing supplies. We're going to spend another 2,000 on the backpack. So that's a total of 4,000, and then remember I had 6,500 extra. So with all of that, if you take out 10,000, you're looking at about having 5,000 gold right now without that extra boon from the beginning that I got so lucky getting. Combine that with today, the potatoes that we're going to sell and the amount that we're going to make fishing, and we're going to hit our 10,000 gold mark a full day early. So that's fantastic. I will catch you guys next video where we are going to play through Spring 11, and I'll see you then. Until then, don't forget to be awesome. Props to John Green for that. Again, check him out if you haven't. This is the Angel Azrael signing off. Hey there, guys. This is your host, the Angel Azrael. We are back here on Spring 11, which is right where we left off last time. And we're continuing on our Strawberry Seed March. We're getting ready for that Egg Festival. It looks like tomorrow is going to be another beautiful sunny day. And it looks like our fortune today is -1. I don't think we've had a single good day since we started playing, and that just really goes to show that you can do this, you can pull this off without the amazing luck. You don't have to worry about having fantastic luck the entire time. That was a little tip was about scarecrows, and we don't need to worry too much about that. Let's see. This is Robin. Missing. I lost my favorite axe. If you find it, please return it ASAP. I'm having a tough time without it. There's 250 gold in it for whoever finds the thing. Robin. So we actually will be able to find that today because we are going to go foraging for spring onions, and the axe is down in that neck of cindersap woods. So that is pretty useful. Now, you'll notice our farming skill level went up again to 4 from all of these potatoes. Now, these seeds are going to affect our foraging level. So our foraging level is currently at 2. Let's see what this takes us to. Our foraging level is now at 3. So we went up a full skill point on our foraging level. And that's excellent. Let's see. Do we need potatoes for anything else? I don't believe so. We're going to pull... Whoops. Whoops. We're going to pull these out. We are going to not ship our potatoes. We need to go sell them off. But we need to keep enough of these to craft some more spring seeds. Whoops. And we'll sell those back down. And then leeks. Oh my gosh, this is going to be majorly helpful in terms of being able to do more stuff. So let's go ahead and drop... Well, let's go ahead and we'll add all this stuff, and then we'll just add those 3, and then we'll add as many of those as we can, and we're going to make another chest. That's what we're going to do. Sorry about that. It took me a little bit of finagling to kind of figure out what the heck I was doing there. We'll drop down another chest, and then we've got all this sorted out, and we need to replant some of our spring seeds. So if we are looking at a total maximum of about 130 seeds, that's going to leave us with room for 30 spring seeds. So we need 3 leeks, 3 wild horseradish, 3 dandelion, and 3 daffodil, so that we can make 30 of those. And in order to get those planted, we are going to need to hoe some spots, reset up these, and water them. And this will give us 24. And then we will need 6 more spots, which is that weird little shape that we have going over there. That's 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. And let's go ahead and get those seeds in the ground. Perfect. So it's going to continue to help improve our foraging skill level. So we can drop that, and we can pick up our fiberglass pole as well as our additional 20 bait. So we have 40 bait for the day. I think that should be pretty good. We might pick up a little bit more. I think maybe drop another like 200 gold and pick up some more bait at Willie's shop. But let's head over and see if there are any forageables in the area here. No forageables over here. That's all right. And so we're gonna go the long way around. We're gonna check the mountain path for any forageables, and then we're gonna go to Pierre's, sell our potatoes, pick up our backpack for a total of 2,000 gold, and then we are going to head down around to Cinder Sap Forest, pick up the spring onions, and grab Robin's axe. And so I will meet up with you in front of the spot where Robin's axe is, and I'll see you guys there. Hey guys, welcome back. This is the Angel Azrael. I am here with a cutscene for you. Demetrius. Hi Azrael, I have some good news for you. A few days ago, I made a breakthrough in my research on the local environment. I'll spare you the technical details and get to the point. You know that empty cave over there, a little ways to the west? Well, I have a way to turn it into something useful for both of us. I'd like to set up the cave to attract some local species. That way I can observe them in a more controlled environment, and you can harvest whatever products they produce. I can either set up the cave to attract mushrooms or fruit bats. The bats will sometimes leave fruit for you to collect. So we're going to go with the bats here because when we get down into the third strata in the mine, which is levels 80 to 120, there will be a level that moves every day, but predictably, of mushrooms. And so mushrooms are not going to be an issue for us to be able to harvest red and purple mushrooms, which are the most common kind. And then we're able to harvest the other two types of mushrooms, which are chanterelle and I believe it's portobello in this game. In the secret woods. So we're going to go with bats because bats leave us fruit, and fruit's going to be a lot more difficult to get to. Fruit trees, you have to grow for an entire season before they yield fruit, and they are expensive. So that is why we are going with bats. There we go. So we picked up the backpack here, and we are going to head down to Cindersnap Forest. So I will meet up with you guys down there. Hey guys, this is the Angel Azrael. We're back with yet another cutscene. Man, we've been running into these cutscenes left and right. So it looks like Jazz is here playing with Vincent in front of the sewers, and she says, "Ew, it smells. Why is it locked? I want to explore the sewers." I think Gunther has the key. Professor Gunther, the man who runs the museum? Why do you think he has it? I saw a big rusty old key fall out of his pocket one time. A creepy sewer door like this has just got to be a match for a big rusty old key. Good intuition, Jazz. Gunther does indeed have the sewer key. We have to donate enough items to the museum. We haven't even touched the museum yet because we have been on what I will henceforth call our strawberry march. So we are moving towards getting those strawberries and getting set up, because not only is it super important for us to have those strawberries here in year 1, but it's also going to be massively important in our profits going into year 2, because we're actually be able to catapult ourselves past what we're able to even handle. So that's a big thing. I feel like since you joined me again a little bit earlier than expected, this might be a good time to tell you a little bit about myself, another get to know Azrael moment. So I discovered the angel Azrael actually when I was in high school, and I was exploring other religions because I was trying to figure out what my faith was, and no spring onions. Oh my goodness. Well, here's the axe. Here's where Robin's lost axe is. So we'll pick that up, and we'll stick that in there. And as I was saying, I was trying to figure out what my faith was going to be, and I was researching a lot of the culture behind different religions, because I felt like that was super important as well, because you can have an orthodoxy, which is the set of beliefs, but you also have like what one of my good friends said was the practical, right? The implementation, and a lot of times that shows up in the culture. And so I spent a lot of time researching that, and that's when I found this really interesting figure that was Azrael, and I've just kind of been fascinated with him ever since, especially because I feel like he's not, like angels in particular are not a super big part of core religion, and so I think it's just really there's a lot of interesting stuff there that you can delve into and you can learn about. Anyway, our plan here is that we're going to take our leeks, we're going to take our spring onions, and we are going to go fishing. So we're going to go fishing up in the mountain lake so that we can drop off Robin's axe on the way, and and we're going to go to our favorite fishing spot, and I will catch up with you guys when we're all done with that on the way back home. I'll see you then. Hey guys, this is your host, the Angel Azrael. Welcome back. It just hit midnight in our game, which is totally fine because remember we leveled up our skills earlier today, so we don't have to worry about it being super late. We did super well fishing. We picked up a lot of iridium qualities. We had a lot of perfect catches. We unfortunately did not level up our fishing skill 1, but that's kind of to be expected at this level. Since the skills get progressively more difficult to level up as you increase in level, the gap between each level requires a lot more experience. We did aggressively go after treasure chests, and so that yielded us today a diamond and 2 rubies, which we will sell both of, and we will go ahead and sell all of these fish. We had a big boon in that we caught a fair bit of green algae, so we didn't have to use any of our leeks here that we brought with us, or really much of anything else that we took with us. So we're going to grab those, and we're going to refill our watering can, and then we're going to turn in for bed, and we're going to see just how much we made. We're going to talk about the real possibility of upgrading a tool at this point, but we can see that our farming leveled up, so we gained some proficiency and some new recipes, and then our foraging leveled up. And let's see how much we made. So we made a total today of 4,400, which is way past expectations. So that covers completely the cost of upgrading our fishing rod and our backpack in one day, and the bait that we bought. So that's spanking fantastic. That's absolutely amazing. So if you remember, I had about 18,000 gold beforehand. We'll round down off this one to 4,000. So we'll say that's 22,000. I had a boon early on in the game of about 6,500, and then if you didn't pick up this additional mining, because we're rounding off of another 1,000, so that's a boon of 7,500, you should be looking at, even after the expenses of everything, more than 10,000 gold pieces. So you, depending on how your luck's been, might be able to afford to upgrade a tool on Spring 12. If you can, you should upgrade your watering can on Spring 12, because Spring 13 is the festival, and then Spring 14 you're able to pick it up from Clint right away. So really, and then we'll be able to get the strawberries into the ground on Spring 14. Preferably, we would have gotten them in on Spring 13, but in terms of the number of harvests in the season, it does not make a difference whether you plant them on Spring 13 or Spring 14. You still get 2 harvests in the season. So I really think that it's the most advantageous not to try and rely on the RNG of a rainy day, but to try and get to the point where you can upgrade your watering can on Spring 12. That, of course, means that we are going to need copper ore. So let's see if we can do that tomorrow. Or we're gonna give it a whirl. We'll see if it's feasible. I think we're in a good position to do that. Anyway, this is your host, the Angel Azrael, and I am signing off for the day. I will catch you guys on Spring 12. See you then.